Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot Readings. Thank you so much, Virgo, for joining me. Let's get started, Virgo. We are looking at the love changes ahead between you and your person. So, we're going to be looking at you, Virgo, and your person, any blocks, and of course, any advice from the cards. But first, Virgo, we're going to be looking at the beautiful Mystic Red Rose Oracle cards. Let's get a message first, and then, of course, we'll move on to the tarot. Okay, what do we have? So we have the ship card. Okay, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression and arriving. So there's a bit of both. When we obviously start a new cycle, we also end a cycle. When we sever ties, we also start brand new connections. So remember, Virgo, to take only what resonates with you. Let's get started with the tarot spellcasters. What do we need to know, please? What's the love energies ahead for Virgo and their person, please? Does Virgo need to know, please? Okay, let's cut the cards. Okay, behind the deck, we do have the Six of Wands. That is the card of victory, pre-Empress card, the Nine of Pentacles. This is when you're in a good space. You're feeling independent, you're feeling very confident within yourself, but also speaking your truth. Also with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can also show when sometimes there are delays, sometimes there are challenging news, but we do want to welcome these challenges because it's also bringing us clarity, as strange as that may seem. And then we also have the Ten of Cups. Clarity also brings the Ten of Cups, emotional happiness. Okay. So, all right. So, Virgo, let's first look at your cards. We have the Six of Cups, followed by the Four of Pentacles. So, the Six of Cups is the friendship card. So, at the moment, does it almost feel like you're in a platonic situation or you're with someone and it's just friends? You're in the friend zone. N- Not so much romance though, but what I'm seeing here is a friend situation. Then we also have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles can also show, Virgo, you don't want to reveal too much. You're not revealing your intentions, your feelings, your next move, either because you kind of like, you're either getting mixed signals from this person. You feel like we're just friends, we're going to stay like that. Or there's probably a fear of being rejected, a fear of this person finding out your true feelings. Can happen, absolutely. So I definitely almost feel like that you're kind of like keeping this person at arm's length because either you kind of like know that this situation is just going to remain platonic or it's just going to be in the friend zone and you just want to protect your feelings and not put yourself in such a vulnerable situation. It's okay. Let's look at your person, please. What do we have? The student card and also the Wheel of Fortune. So the Page of Pentacles. This person is going to reveal something to you. They're going to reveal messages, they're going to reveal something. And they are even going to be learning something about themselves. A message can also lead to in person communication. Now, Virgo, I also just want to mention something. If this is also a friend situation, okay, this situation can also be a brand new situation, someone new. The reason why I say that, because the Six of Cups can also mean when you have a past life connection with someone. So either we're dealing with a friend here or we're dealing with someone that's brand new. They're going to be sending you messages because what do they want? They want the Wheel of Fortune with you. So they see you as luck. Oh my God, I can't believe this is Virgo. I can't believe Virgo, who they are as an individual. This is really, really nice, Virgo. This is good. They want to be on top of the wheel with you. Wheel of Fortune is linked to luck, destiny. I almost feel like this situation is destined to happen. You were destined to cross paths, you were destined to meet. And sometimes we do worry about the how, the when, how is this going to happen? Sometimes we just got to let life happen. We just got to let things just happen, go with the flow. What else do we have? The Queen of Swords. Okay. So what's the block? Virgo, the thing is, you need to understand something. So you've got the Four of Pentacles here. Sometimes when we do have someone come into our life, whether it's a friend or someone new, we can feel like, what's the catch? What's the agenda? What's their intentions? And we may feel like, all right, I'm going to give you your 5 minutes. So sometimes I would definitely say, as a block, or kind of like as a heads up, Queen of Swords can have a bit of an acid tongue. She can come across very, very cold. So you got to remember something though. So I can see this person is coming with really good intentions. And the last thing you want is to kind of like come across too cold, so you don't want to cut ties with an opportunity that seems really, really good, So with the Queen of Swords, if you want to listen to the logic side of the situation or look at the situation from logic, do go ahead. If you're questioning this person's agenda, if you're questioning, oh, what are they up to? Can I trust them? Well, just like the Queen of Swords, look at the reality also and look at the situation with logic. They're not here to play games with you, Virgo. If anything, they want to be more than either just friends or just someone from the past. They want to be more. And then finally, we finish with the Strength card. Have the strength and the courage, Virgo, to give this situation a chance. Because the Strength card is not about controlling the lion. It's actually about taming certain negative thoughts that you may have about yourself. We need to tame those thoughts because you're better than that, Virgo. Have the resilience and the courage to do that. You deserve unconditional love. You deserve the respect, the love, the desire, everything. You deserve the entire package. So, what I'm going to do before we close off this reading, and I have to admit, Virgo, you've got some pretty good cards. Really, really good cards. Let's get some advice, please. Some advice. Okay, so we do have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is telling us to take charge. It's the card of leadership. It's about being disciplined. Oh, this does not happen often. The Emperor and the Empress. That's like the ultimate it couple. Yep. This is the ultimate it couple to see the Emperor and the Empress. You must remember, Virgo, with the Nine of Swords, the ego is taking over here. Maybe you do have history with this person. Maybe it's time to let go of the Nine of Swords because that's when we have a lot of anxious thoughts. That's actually pretty much having a say in this. Let's check out. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords, please. Yeah. Feeling trapped, feeling imprisoned, holding back. Remember what I said? This could be someone from your past wanting to return. And maybe you're not ready yet. Maybe you're not ready. This is why you have the Strength card. Have the strength and the courage to just listen, see what happens. The fact that the Queen of Swords has shown there's a huge possibility that you've got history with this person. You know who they are exactly. And there has been challenges between the both of you. And even though this is the ultimate it couple, I feel like there's still unresolved conflict, unresolved issues here that's still lingering. I feel that this person has unfinished business with you, not in a bad or creepy way, but I feel like they still want to reconnect with you. So this is the question. Do you want to cut ties? Do you want to move on? Or do you want to progress with this person? Because at the moment, we're feeling less inclined to hear this person out, but you also have the Strength card. Tell me more about the Strength card, please. Oh, too much. Too much. Tell me more about the Strength card. Strength card. Yeah. For the Six of Wands, you can have victory with this person. You can, absolutely. but it's not going to be overnight success. It's going to take a bit of work, it's going to take a bit of patience. And even though there have been lost battles in the past, it doesn't mean that the war is over. You can still win this, you can still have victory with this person, but it's going to take a lot of patience, understanding. It's going to take a bit of work, Virgo, but it's not impossible because you have the Six of Wands. Victory, celebrations. And this is why you have the Strength card. I feel like with the Strength card, we need to tame the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Those are very, very high, charged up cards with very anxious energies, anxious feelings, where we're kind of like pulling away from this person. And at the same time, we're like, oh, I don't know if I can trust this person again. So you need to ask yourself, is your ship leaving or is it just arriving? You need to make that decision, Virgo, whether you want to give this person an opportunity. The main thing you need to take out from this reading that there will be contact. This is what lies ahead. There will be contact. And at the same time, Virgo, you may not like hearing back from this person, but the decision will ultimately fall into your hands, what you decide to do. Because these cards are telling you, you can ignore this person, you can forget about them if you want forever, or you can have victory. The choice is yours. Thank you so much, Virgo, for joining me. Have a fantastic day and power to you. Bye for now.